Let's talk about you and me. Okay. Anybody join us tonight? It is 11:09. I was supposed to be here at 11. At least to get what I had to say out real quickity quick. Oh, I'm always so hot. Okay. I'm gonna say thanks for joining me. Y'all know who this is. It's ShanaJRaymore. I'm coming to you with another live. I'm definitely keeping up with Thursday lives. And the topic for today are boyfriends. Boyfriends in general, not necessarily boyfriends in general. Not necessarily. I do want to make sure you like and subscribe. If you're not subscribed already, go ahead and like my video here. And make sure you're subscribed. Just to get that out of the way. Let me just readjust. I hate the lighting when I have the, and then it's like super harsh and bright. Turn that down a spell. Okay, now I'm just looking like a light bright. And it's summertime. I don't have time for that. Oop, wrong way. Is that better? That's better. All right, so I don't really know how I'm gonna start this off, but I wanted to talk about some juicy boyfriend talk. Is it juicy? I don't know. I wanted to talk about my boyfriends. So, as you guys know, or maybe you don't if you're new here, I'm married. Hi. And how do I even start with this one? So, I have a lot of friends, there we go, of the male gender, strictly platonic friends. And they're of the male gender. Now, often when I hear people speak, oh my God, I'm sorry, this lighting. Often when I hear people speak about having, not even just necessarily having friends, you know, being a female and having male friends, but I often hear people, like, even if you're like a guy and you have girlfriends that are like literally strictly platonic friends, it's either a problem with a significant other or it doesn't look right to society. And now I just wanted to address something. I really just wanted to come on here and I wanted to have like like getting stuff off my chest. That's kind of my lives on Thursdays, just kind of like thoughts, things that are just like blah 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 that I just can't sit down and edit. And that's one thing that like really bothers me is like when people say like either people can't be platonic friends or, you know, it's like a problem or something. And, you know, I have not mostly male friends. I don't have mostly male friends, but I definitely have probably like a good number of male friends. And I don't understand. For me, okay, let's backtrack a little bit. I was basically raised as like not a tomboy, but like I was raised with my uncle who was, well, he's like a few years older than me. I was raised like his little brother. All of my boy cousins that I was raised closely around, all of my cousins that I was raised closely around were all boys. So, and they were mostly older than me or they were the exact same age as me. So, and then the girl cousins that I did have, we were all raised together. So it was like a handful of girl cousins that I was raised around. So we were all kind of like tomboyish. Like we were hanging around with the boys. Like I grew up just kind of being tomboyish, you know, kind of just being like a little girly, you know, like dresses and nails and stuff like that and some girly things. But I was like, guys, like whatever, let's play video games, let's climb trees, let's dig in the dirt. Like that was me as a child, like completely me as a child. And where other girls were like watching like, you know, dolls and stuff like that. Like I did that, but like that was like when I was with my female friends, like I was like, okay, I guess this is what we do. And as I grew up, I realized, not really realized, as I grew up, I felt like I was always more comfortable around guys, but girls like didn't like me. Or like they always had like a problem with me, or how do I put it? Like girls like just always give me trouble. Like I don't know, sometimes females can be like some people say catty or whatever, but yeah, so like, you know, I would always just be cool with guys. Let's like play video games. I could talk about anything with them, like whatever, like you know what I mean. And I grew up like just kind of being like I had a handful of girlfriends, and then like a handful of guy friends, or like one or two close guy friends, and one or two close girlfriends. Even to this day, like I have like probably like a handful of each around there, maybe less. And I'm just like, why is it that we just can't, like, what's the difference? Like, I'm a very handsy person. Like, if you know me personally, I'm like super handsy. I'm touching. I'm like, ha ha ha. Like, I'm very like, just like kind of in your face or whatever you want to call it. So some people try to take that as like I'm flirtatious, but like, I'm not. I don't really like, I've never really sat down and really like pushed flirting. So I really don't, I'm weird. But people take it that way. And it's like, as I grew up, like as I got older, especially after I got married, it was like guy friends that I had for a very long time. It was like people would be like, oh, so did you do anything? And I'm like, no. Like I've known him all my life. I've known this person most of my, like it was just like I never did anything with this person. So I'm like, or whoever. And I'm like, I'm so confused as to why is it automatically that. And then on top of that, it becomes like, oh, if you didn't, give me 1 second. Okay. So yeah, so I'm just like, I don't understand. Or like, like, okay, so then you haven't done anything with this person and you're friends with them. Then people go, oh, well, that means you might do something with them. Like I don't understand. Like, if you have a female friend and you're a female, people don't assume that you like, regardless to your sexual orientation, people don't automatically assume, oh, you want to be the girlfriend. Like, so why is it any different? Like, why can't we just have male friends? And I just never understood that. And it got me one time. I don't know, somebody told me something, and I was just like, I never thought about it like that. I never thought about it that way. People might view me in my. I'm actually a very genuine person. I'm actually like very, like how you see me is how I am. So some people actually, because of one, other people in the world are assholes or whatever you want to call it. They are the opposite of good, and they do bad things, even though they might act a certain way. So some people might think that I'm not genuine, and so they equate me to be not genuine because other people aren't, because most of the world isn't. I mean, that's true. So then they look and they go, oh, well, you're probably going to do this, this, and this. And I didn't realize that people actually looked at me or anybody else that way without having something to go on. I never really thought about being prejudged in that type of way. So when I started thinking about that, it started to dawn on me that like there are so many people in the world that really don't sit down and they're not genuine people. They don't mean well. So it's like, oh yeah, so yeah, oh they're friends, and then the girl ends up doing something or the guy ends up doing something, and it's like, but they said they were friends, or they're cousins or whatever, like, and it makes other people that actually aren't that way automatically be generalized in that way, and that just really really bothers me. And I'm like, I don't understand it, and I'm like, I've gotten to the point where I've tried to accept the fact that even though I'm not that way, other people will view it that way, and I have to kind of like sit back and be like, okay, I know I'm not that way, but now it's starting to get to me, and it's like you hear it so much, and I'm just like, what if I'm just like, I'm out of my mind about this? Like, what am I like? I don't even know how to explain it. That's why it's like, that's why I gotta do these videos. I just gotta come out here, y'all leave comments or what have you, and I'm just on here just speaking my mind right now. I'm gonna be on here for like 15 minutes, And I want y'all to, just throw some comments at me. Let me know what's going on. Let me know what I am not understanding. Or if you have some more insight, like that's freaking awesome. If you have some more insight, I would absolutely love that. But like, I really, I really don't understand it. And I try. And it's like, I don't get along with too many girls. The girls I get along with are the girls that are like myself. They're kind of like tomboyish. They can get along with anybody. They're not really like worried about one person or the next. Those are the type of people I get along with. And it's like, I've started to reject the fact, not reject, what is it called? Not reject the fact that I have male friends, but reject making female friends. Because it's just like females, I feel like I sound like a dude saying this, but females come with problems. I mean, guys do too. Guys definitely come with problems. Everyone comes with problems. But it's like females have like that hormonal shift, and they have this sometimes they're like princesses, or sometimes they're just like straight bitches about stuff, and sometimes they're just like, I don't even know. Like, I don't understand it. And it's like, guys, when you're not dating them, because I feel like when you're dating a person, you want to put on a facade, and you want to kind of be like, sweet to them. You know what I mean? You want to be like, you want to coax them to like, to make sure they keep liking you. But when you're friends with somebody, they kind of just are the way they are to you. You know what I mean? Like, so you either like them or you don't like them, or you like them mostly, or you don't. So it's like with guys, when you're just friends with them, like they're just, they just are as they are. Like they're just freaking down to earth, or at least the guys I've talked, that I know, that I'm friends with. And they're down to earth, and they're just kind of like, you know what I mean? Like they're that way. Like there's nothing else to it. There's no fakeness behind it. Like females, I don't know if it's just to me. I don't know if it's just me. It could just be me. I could just be salty. I could just be not salty. I could just be like PTSD about it because of all the traumatic experiences I've had with females. And I could just be that way. So excuse me if I sound like I'm generalizing females, but I'm not. But they just seem to be like so like fake. It's like, oh, I want to be your friend, yay, yay, yay. And then it's like, really, in general, like, it's one thing, like, people talk behind your people, everybody basically talks about each other. But it's different when you can kind of talk to your friend and be like, listen, you're kind of a bitch. Like, and like they'd be like, okay, I'm kind of a bitch, you're right. Like, and y'all get along. That's great. But girls tend to be like bitchy, and then it's like you come to them like respectfully, and then they're just like extra bitchy. Like, and then you wonder why. I don't know. And this is the problem I have with females. So I've started to like reject making new female friends, and like, then now I'm starting to reject the idea of having guy friends, because it's like, now it doesn't look right. Now I feel self-conscious. Now it's like, oh, they have a girlfriend. Is she gonna like me? Is she gonna have a problem with me? Is she gonna think that I'm too touchy? I've had this problem with freaking, not fam, it was kind of like family, but it's like, that's the type of stuff I'm talking about. Like, you shouldn't have those type of problems with family members. Like, and if she was, not that the girl was my family, but she was a part of the family. And it's like, I shouldn't have to deal with that. It's like, I'm the way I am. This is how I am. Like, this is how I am. I'm touchy to everybody, or, for the most part. And it's like, I shouldn't have to turn myself down because I feel like, somebody's going to think something else of me. And I hate that. I absolutely hate that. And it's like, does anybody else have issues like this? Does anybody else, like, I get confused because I am what I would consider a good person. I am what I would consider a genuine person. And lots of people told me I'm genuine. But it's like, I have in the back of my mind not only what people think I might be up to, but also it's like I don't even know how to explain it. Like, oh, well, people think that of me, and like, I should just leave it alone because I don't want them to think that of me. And it's like, then I just don't want to be in this abyss and be unhappy because I'm like worried about what everybody else is saying, because I have a guy friend, because my friend happens to be of a different gender than myself. And then that's automatically makes you a thing. Like, I don't understand it. And then it also makes me feel really weird because it's like, again, I am the way I am. I'm genuine. I'm very like touchy and like, hey, da da da. So it's like, then it makes me feel like, oh, I can't even be like that with my friend. I gotta be like, no matter what's happening, because I don't want anyone to think anything that's wrong. And it's just like, oh my god, I just like I said, this is something I had to get off my mind. It's not, there's no way to me for me to like edit this video. I just have to get on here and just blah 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 blah, blah talk to you guys. But yeah, like, I mean, there's females out there that they only get along with guys, or they only get along with girls, especially females that like were brought up the way I was brought up, because I see it in my friends. You know, like, guys are very easy to just kind of like talk to. It's whatever. It's like, and then the whole thing is like, oh, but what if they like you and things like that? It's like, praise Jesus, I've never had the problem where like, if someone finds me attractive, there's two different things. A person can find you attractive and be friends with you and not be disrespectful. And then a person can be friends with you and think you're attractive and then be like trying to like underhanded or be like disrespectful or like overstep. And I've never had that problem. And I pray I don't have that problem. I don't want that problem. But it's like, if they find me attractive, what does that have to do with me? If I don't find them attractive, I don't see them that way. It's like, okay, like, that doesn't automatically mean that, you know, this person can just slide in or what. Like, it doesn't, to me, it doesn't make any sense, because I still equate it to like, if it was a female. Like, if it was a female, why would that be different? Like, hetero or lesbian or whatever you want to call it, like, why would it even matter, the gender? Like, literally, in this world, I don't understand it. And these are just like one of those things that really effing bother me, because I have like so many mixed feelings about it. I have so many mixed feelings about this, and it's like, I don't know how to talk about it. I just know that it's just like, I feel like in this world of people that aren't genuine, it's like, why even try? That's how I kind of feel sometimes. This is another thing. I do feel like I'm genuine for no reason, because I'm going to be genuine, but people aren't going to believe it. I'm going to be genuine, but everybody else isn't genuine, so what are you doing? Like, that's how I feel. Like, so either way, I'm just screwed. And it's like, what do you do? Like, what do you do? Like, I guess I have to just get out of my own head about the whole situation and just kind of be like, whatever. And it's like, and then it's the girl. I mean, I haven't had, I can't say I haven't had problems with every guy friend's girlfriend, but majority of my guy friends' girlfriends had problems. That's fine, you know, like I said, but then it comes off, it's like, I knew the guy first, and then I want to be friends with the girl, and I can understand how that might, some girls might feel overstepped and whatever, but it's like, how do you, like, what do you do in that instance? Like, you just stop being friends with that person because the female doesn't like you, or you like, you step down, you like, you just like let it go? Do you try to make friends with her? Like, but in my not opinion, but in my experiences, that has not gone off so well. And again, like I said, PTSD, I've had more than a few times where females have just not been the best. It's funny, it's like they think I'm not genuine and they're really fucked up bitches. I don't know. Excuse my language, but I had to get that out. And it's like, and it can be anything. And it's been the weirdest situations, like so many, like years, like, that's probably like, I should make a story time about just all the females that I've had issues with in the most crazy situations. It's like, what? You understand me, right? Like, what is wrong with me? Like, do you get along with other guys? Like, do you get along with guys and then the females hate you? Or is it like they're jealous? Or like, do you know? Because it's like, I think with females, it's like, it's everything. It's like all of the above. It's like, I'm jealous. I don't like this. I like that. I don't know. I don't freaking know. I don't even know how. I don't even know how to take it. Like I'm just like thrown for a loop. I don't even know what do I. Hey, everybody thinks I'm weird. That's nothing new. Don't feel bad about that. Everybody thinks I'm weird. And that's fine. And I think that's why I get along with guys too, because to be honest, one thing I don't like about certain people that now this is more a lot of girls are this way because I think one of it is like stature, like we're supposed to look a certain way, we're supposed to act a certain way. And I feel like some girls kind of are like to me. Oh, no. That's a funny comment. No, I mean, I'm not discriminating against anybody. I'm married, but that's a whole nother. No, but oh my god, I lost my train of thought. Oh, okay, being weird. Yeah, like that's the thing about guys is like they're fucking weird. Like whatever, they like freaking weird shit. So like I can be weird and not feel like weird. Like or if I'm weird, it's like fuck it. I don't care. You're weird too. Shit. But with females, it's like, you're weird. I don't want to be dealing with her. She's weird. That's how it is with girls. And so I think that's another like or like they're too calm. Like some people are like way too calm. Like if you're just like I feel like I have to like slow my body down and be like, okay, so I can't be weird. I have to be make sure I'm just like normal, be normal. And I don't like that feeling. And it's mostly with girls. And it's like on top of the fact that I'm not attracted to these guys, so it's just like I don't give a fuck. So it's like whatever. Like let's be weird together. Like I was talking the other day. Like I don't know if you guys like Black Mirror. Okay, I don't know any females into Black Mirror. First off, I don't think anybody I know female is into Black Mirror. However, my one guy friend told me about it. He got me into it, and I am obsessed with Black Mirror. Okay, this is like one of those weird things. Like all my girlfriends are into like Scandal and Orange. Well, not Orange is the New Black. That's my shit. Okay, so stay with me. But all my friends are in like keeping the Kardashians. The girls are like they like that and hip hop and love and whatever the hell, right? I don't watch none of that crap. Okay, I don't watch none of that crap. I like sci-fi movies. I like a bit of anime every now and again. Like I like stuff like that. And my female friends that I'm very close with are on the same level there with me. But nobody I know likes Black Mirror, so that's beside the point. So the other day I'm with my other homeboy and like I brought it up and I was like, "Do you watch this show?" And he's like, "Yes, that's my ish." He was like, "We're like vibing on and everything." First off, what you're not gonna do is talk about British shows, okay? First off, okay? Unsubscribe now. I'm kidding. British shows are my ish, okay? Being human, okay? Let's get it together. That's my ish too. It is a British show, but you know, there's a lot of different actors in it, so it's not all British actors. I mean, if it's a British actor, like if you're worried about like British, I do love British shows because of the dry humor, and if you're worried about the dry humor, it's kind of like a mix of everything. So, I'd say try it out. It's really like it's kind of low-key scary for me because that shit really happened. But he's like talking to me about it, and we're like vibing on like what the hell is going on in the show. How did I love British accents. I love British accents, man. That's my. I'm gonna have to have a little talk about that too. I have an obsession, a small obsession with British people, British shows, and the British accent. It's my absolute favorite accent. Okay, my absolute favorite accent. I don't know why. I don't know why. Did I have a governess or something? I don't know. But I'm obsessed. And like that's you know what's so funny too? That's another reason I like the show. Because when I heard about the show, it wasn't even like it was just the sci-fi part that I liked. I was just like, oh my God, I love futuristic sci-fi crap like that. And then on top of it, they were freaking British. I like Australian accents. It's not my top of the list, but I do like them. I have to agree they are nice. And then next would be New Zealand because it's damn near close. Yeah, agreed there. Now, do realize it's just like in America, they have different dialects, accents to their accents. So, like the Cockney accent, those ones are the ones that are like, most people are like, ew, that's annoying. Like, as fuck. I'm sorry, anyone watching. He said, damn. Still watch Black Mirror because it's the shit. You'll get over the whole accent thing. Or maybe you'll start to like it. See? No girls I know are into that. Like, that's crazy. And then guys are like, well, except that's, I don't know. I don't know about y'all. Black Mirror and British accents. I feel some type of way. I feel attacked personally. Personally attacked. But you see what I'm saying? Like, okay, like we talk, we vibe, like, and that's what I like. Like, I like to have those kind of conversations. Like, you don't get offended. Like, you know what I mean? Like, females like to get offended about shit, and like, guys get offended too. I'm not gonna sit here and act like they don't get offended, but like, whatever. The one where he died in the chair after they put the chip in his brain, or the one at the end where the guy ended up stuck in his computer. You have to be more specific. There was like 3, I think. I feel like I'm missing an episode, and I don't know. I just missed a comment too. How do I see comments? I just missed that comment. Is that it? Did I press the button? This one. Yeah, there we are. Ooh, can't see my face. But it was. You know why? I don't know why it was off. Maybe because it's partially true. Yes, the one with the haunted house. Yes. That one, it effed me up a little. So this is actually, were we talking? Yes, that was the one we were talking about, actually. I was telling him about augmented reality. And I was like, do you remember, have you ever seen Black Mirror? They actually talk about it because there's everything that happens in Black Mirror is either an exaggeration of what's happening now or is going to eventually get there. So, like, you know, everybody knows virtual reality has been around since the 80s. Like, that's nothing new. However, augmented reality is like the new thing. And he was like, oh my God, like, I can't talk to females about these things unless they're into video games and like garbage, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't talk to females about these things, but that's my personal ish. So to be able to just like be like, oh yeah, augmented reality, and he was like, oh my God. I was like, yeah, like in that movie when he saw that, I realized that. I realized that like 20 minutes ago. No, I'm kidding. No, but seriously, you see what I'm saying? Like, whatever, like, fuck it, you're talking shit about British shows. Like, okay. Yeah, see, like, laugh about it. Females would be like, oh my God, she's so fucking weird. Except my other person talking to me over here. But, like, I get with females, I get around females, and I just feel fucking awkward. Exactly. That's how I feel. Those emojis right there. I feel fucking awkward. I feel like I can't be myself. And then it's like 10 times worse if it's like, I don't know, around anybody. It feels good to like be able to talk about these things and like have like responses and like kind of, you know, a little combo here on how I'm feeling. Or even after, if y'all have comments, I don't mind. But yeah, like, that's my struggle, my dilemma, my stressors. Like, I realized, I sat down the other day and I was just like, wow, I never realized how like awkward I feel around most females, or like trying to make friends. You know, like if I do make a friend with a female nowadays, it's like, oh, I'm a mom too kind of thing. You know, it's like, okay, cool. And it's like, that's great and all, but there is more to life. You know what I mean? Like, there's more stuff going on. Like, I don't always want to talk about mom stuff all the time. I don't always want to talk about hair all the time, makeup and love and hip hop and Beyonce. I don't want to talk about that crap. I don't even talk about that crap like that. I mention it for 2 seconds and then I'm on to the next thing. See what I'm saying? That verbiage is high five. Thank you. See? You see what I'm saying? I don't have many females that can understand that. Or I can talk about it a little bit and then they're just like, mm-hmm. Or it's about mom stuff. Like there's mom stuff that, you know, there's females that I could talk about all day, mom stuff that is just like not on the spectrum as everybody else. But it's like, again, there's more to life than mom stuff. There's more to life than just talking about our kids. Like I'm with my kids 1,000 hours a day. I'm talking about stuff for my kids, with my kids, to my kids, about my kids, whatever. Sometimes I want to just talk about crazy shit. Like sometimes I just want to sit here and talk about stuff that doesn't have to do with, I don't even know, whatever females think about a watch. I like to get my nails done and I'll talk about that and the different colors and glitter and what. And then I'm moving on to, let's talk about aliens. Who has the newest conspiracy theory out there? Like, if you see my freaking, I don't. You see, you know, it's funny. I was talking to this about with the. I was talking about this to my sister the other day, and I was telling her the same thing. I was like, don't, don't water, like you said, water yourself down. Don't make yourself something you're not to please other people. And I stopped doing that. It's not necessarily like I am watering myself down, but it's more like I adapt to the situation. So I'm just like, they're quiet and calm. I try to like poke, poke, poke. No, not working. Let's try a button. No, that's not working. Now I just feel awkward. Now I don't even want to be here anymore. That's what ends up happening to me. Or like I said, they're just like, oh my god, she's awkward, or oh my, she's weird, and if y'all knew my why I'm so weird, like if y'all like, I mean, as my channel goes on and as I talk more, like my Thursdays, I hope y'all are here. I know Allie, is it Allie? You were here like last week. Where's the thing? Why does it keep going away? Make it come back. Alla, Alla. Can I not read right now? What's happening? I hope I'm saying that right. I didn't even hear last week, and like I'm gonna do these like every week, and like I have so much stuff to talk about that I have literally been holding back talking about because it's just so weird to edit this. So I like can get on here for half an hour or whatever and like really talk to you guys, and it's like this type of thing. Like I don't want to water myself down. I don't want to. Okay, good. I got it right. It's okay. Good. Okay. Thank you. But like I want to be able to just like be friends with, like, okay, so my friends, female or male, my friends get along with everybody. So my kind of friends, like, we don't care if you're a girl, a guy, a chicken person, like we don't care. Like, are you a good person? Can you have good decent conversation? That's all. We don't care about gender and if you have a penis, if you're a dangler or you're not. Like I don't see people that way to be like, okay, whatever. Like I don't understand that. So it's like my friends are okay with anybody. We don't worry about those things like that. We just kind of vibe with whoever we vibe with. You know what I mean? And it's like when you realize you vibe with particularly with one gender and that other gender is like, you know, if I just only talk to girls, like no one would care. Danger. What? Did I say what? You know, I'm over here rambling. You got to be more specific than that. Are you making fun of me? You have to explain to me if you're making fun of me. Also, when I get this far, I can't read anything on the screen, so I have to be like up in the and have it sideways. You say the whole thing. Anyway, but yeah, that. Like I feel self-conscious. So then I guess I end up watering myself down in a whole nother way, right? Like it sucks, right? Like that. I don't even like saying that. I don't even like thinking that I change myself for people anymore because I realized I was once and I was like, no, these people don't deserve me if they cannot handle me the way I already am. I cannot be bothered. And it's like to sit there and be like, to sit there and just be like, how do I act around this person? It's like to the point where like literally like a few years ago some effed up ish happened. I don't know if I'm ever gonna do like a story time or a live over it, but in the same week I lost 3 female friends that I had known for more than 3 years each. Not lost like, oh my god, they're still alive, they're still well. God, I shouldn't have said it like that, but ties were cut with female friends. And it was all about I mean, no, it wasn't. Uh, See, I have the opposite effect on people. What the fuck? Why is this bitch so loud? Why is she so crazy? Okay, so can you elaborate on why that is? So is it like how I'm saying, like, because girls, you just can't vibe with them? Or is it just because they have a vagina that you're like, no, you have a vagina. All of you are the same way. No vaginas around here. I need to understand why that is. Because, I mean, most guys I know don't have a whole bunch of female friends. They don't have a whole bunch of female friends. I have like maybe two friends that have like a bunch of female friends. So I want to know from your perspective, because this is a conversation at this point, why is it that you don't prefer females? I mean, I'm probably gonna have to wait for that response because that's gonna be a long question, a long answer. But wait. No, I feel like you're kind of on. I feel like you're on the same page as me on what you just said. Like I don't. I feel like vibes coming through that you're kind of like speaking my language, because I feel the same way. Mean girls don't. I don't hear. No, I don't understand. Like I literally sit there and I'm just like, I don't get it. And I have a vagina and it doesn't make sense to me. I have tits. I don't. We don't. We don't connect the same way. And it's like, I mean, I'm probably being vague. I'm probably being not as detailed as I could be, but it's just like I just can't get with the whole any of it. Like all my friends, when I say my female friends, they were all like either tomboys as little girls, raised around guys, like boys, like brothers or cousins or close friends or whatever. Like that's how my friends are. So we're all the same way. Like, you know what I mean? Like me and my husband, I remember, I mean, it's kind of funny, but I can appreciate a female. If she's gorgeous, she's gorgeous. I don't care. First off, when you're dating me or we're married or whatever, look, you can look, don't touch. That's how I am. Most females be like, how dare you look at that girl? And my husband will tell you, my husband will tell you, he'd be like, she will spot the girl before I do. I will be the one to be like, dude. Or me and also my sisters, like, if we see a pretty female, we're like, oh my gosh, look at her, look at her. And they're like, I what? Did you just offend my taste? How dare you say things? Like, that's how I am. And it's like, girls will be the complete opposite. And I'm sitting there like, I don't, I don't know. I don't know what to do. Like, my bad. I didn't mean to. Or like, I'm not saying I don't care about my appearance, but like, I do. I like makeup. I like doing my hair. I like dressing. I like all that type of crap. But like, it's not the end of the world. Oh my God. I cannot stand going out with a female. I don't care if I'm going out to catch a dude or what. I've never really gone out to catch a dude anyway, but I don't care. Like, if I go out, I'm dolling up for me. Okay, I am getting dolled up for, oh girl, you look good in that. Oh, that makeup looks right. I want these lashes on right now. Like, I'm dolling up for me. And it's fine and well, but like the whole perfectionist thing, it's like there's a certain degree you have to like be like, okay, it's not that serious. Like, I don't care what the situation is, it's never that serious. As long as your stuff is not like melting on your face or your hair isn't like completely effed or whatever. Like going out perfect, spotless, whatever the hell, like it's not that serious. And I cannot stand like that. We have to go out and, oh, I gotta change my outfit 40,000 times. I'm changing my outfit 40,000 times because I'm like, oh no, this hot. Nope. This don't fit right now. Nope. I don't like the way this looks with these pants. Like, that's why I'm changing. Because I want to be comfortable and cute how the way I want to look. I don't want to be like, oh, they're going to think this me or I look this way. Like, I just want to be comfortable and like shorts, crop top. Like, that's my life. Like, whatever. And like other females will just be like, oh my God, my eyeliner. We have to do my eyeliner for 4 hours. And you don't get to the club until like 3 o'clock in the morning and like it closed an hour ago. Like, I don't have time for that. I don't have time for that overly female shit. Like, I can't do it. So I think I like reject it. And I just am like, and then I just sit in the car and I'm just like, like, I just can't do it. You know what I mean? And like guys, it's like, guys are just like, whatever. And I'm kind of in the middle. So I guess that's why like I gravitate that way. So I'm just like, okay, I gravitate that way. I don't mind that. But like you said, they think differently. Like they literally think I'm a female, okay? I'm a female. I agree with a male saying that girls, like, it's hard to be friends with girls because they think differently. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm a video game head, video game head, but shit, every now and again I'll play. I don't care. That's fine. I don't mind talking about a few. I know some. That's fine. You know, whatever. Some girls are just like, I don't know, or like they're just too girly for life. Like, oh my god, I can't. I can't. They're just too girly for life. Like, I just can't. I'm just like, pull up my sleeves. I need to get up under my car. What do I need to do? I need to, you know, like, whatever. Like, I'm just not, I can't do it. I can't. Oh my God. You know what's so funny? Okay, so my sister, I don't know if you guys know who my sister is. Because you said Instagram baddie, because like I think she's like low key that way. And she gets comments all the time that it's like she looks stuck up and all this other fuckery. Like, but if you knew her, all of my sisters are just like me. Like, we're really goofy, we're really out there, but she has to put on it's not a facade that she's putting on. It's definitely not a facade. It's just that when you model and you do things, I want to say hi to everybody watching right now. When you model and you do things, you do have to have a certain appearance and a way about yourself. But people take that the thing about being genuine again. They take that as, oh, you're this way, you're that way. I've gotten that too. I'm stuck up and all this other. I am not stuck up. I'm the furthest thing from being stuck up. Let me tell you. And my sister's the same way. So it's like, yes. Yeah, okay, so you know what I'm talking about? Well, I mean, she's just like goofy, like everything like that. And it's like, but some girls are, I know what you mean. I couldn't do it. Like, sometimes she aggravates me because I'm like, dude, are you really taking 13,000 pictures? Like, that's about it. But for the most part. And it's like, other than that, she's genuine. She's fun. She's funny. She's goofy. Like, you can vibe with her. She gets along with people that, you know, get along with her. And it's like, other girls are not like that. Like, you can't, like, and like, I could get along with my sister if she wasn't my sister. I could get along with her. And it's hard to do with these other females. It's just like, I can't do it. Like, I just can't. I've seen some of them. I can't do it. I just can't do it. I can't do it. Like, I just can't do it. It's hard. And the only reason this bothers me, let me just explain to you, the only reason it bothers me, because I don't care. If I just have a bunch of dude friends, like, I don't give a F. Like, I don't care. But it's society that has me second guessing it all. It's just like, every time you say something, it's like, no, I did not sleep with my friend. No, I did not do this. No, I'm not going to sleep with him. Right? You turn into an introvert. Nope. See, I don't even like people. I really don't. And you know what? All my friends are like that too. We have our moments. We don't like people. But we love each other. That's it. We love each other, and it's like, it's fine. It's like, fuck everybody else. But you get what I'm saying? Like, I can't deal with people. Like, I can't deal with females. I can't deal with society. Society has my mind effed up in so many ways. Like, it has my mind just going because I don't think that way. And so, like, my first thought process is never to judge someone because I don't like being judged. So my whole childhood was like me being judged. I was stuck up. I was the pretty girl that's a bitch. I never was any of those things. I'm goofy and shy at first. Like, I just want to be friends with everybody, like, and to grow up, and she wants to be white and all this. And I was like, what does that even mean? What does that even mean? So growing up, it's like certain people didn't like me. And then where I grew up, most people didn't like me. I had one friend, and then I moved to Florida, and it's like I grew up around people and only one particular group of people liked me. And it's like, I didn't realize it then. It was messing with me then, my whole childhood. And so now I grew up, and it's like I have bad experiences. A lot of times it's with females. The bad experiences I have with guys, 90% of the time, it's because of a female. And it's not even because I'm doing anything with the guy. It's like, what the hell is wrong with people? But then it's like, I try to sit back, and this is the way I am. I try to understand people. So it doesn't matter if you do me wrong. It doesn't matter if you are an evil person. I still, in my mind, I sit there and go, okay, let's think about logically why this person would be doing such a thing. Were they hurt? Are they jealous and their jealousy stems from something that they're hurt about? Like, if that makes any sense, like, you know what I mean? Like, a girl might be jealous because she thinks I want her man. A girl might be jealous because her man might think I'm attractive. Or like a girl just might be jealous because girls are just like, some girls are just like hate, they don't want anything to do with anybody. If that makes any sense. Like, some girls, not necessarily like they think you look a certain way or you're trying to do anything. It's just like they hate on people. There's some people like trolls in the world. And it's like I have just rejected the whole that whole I to the point where I'm like, I'm gender X. Like, I can't even be a part of the female gender, and I'm not a guy. I'm not trying to be a guy, but I don't even want anything to do with the female gender sometimes. It's like, what's wrong with us? Ex- my point. Exactly. I want to have a beer, okay? I want to drink a beer or wine. I don't care. Honestly, I'll drink anything. I don't care. But let's have a beer. I don't watch football, but I don't care. I don't like, let's play video. I don't care. Like, whatever. Watch a crazy movie. Like, I don't care. Or let's do makeup. Like, I'm not I don't care, like, the whole girly thing. Like, okay, I get it. Like, we all have our flavor tastes and stuff like that. I'm not gonna sit here and say, oh, I can't hang out with girls because they can't drink beer. A girlfriend of mine is the one that got me into drinking beer. So it's like, whatever. But like, I can't be again, close friend, raised, like I just said, the only friends I have that are like me, whatever. But you just want to chill and vibe, and girls are like, guys have their drama. Guys have drama. It's not that they don't have drama. It's just girls is like, dude, are you really bitching about that? Are you on your period? Do you need chocolate? I'm pretty sure you need chocolate and a nap, okay? And that's fine because we have those times. Everybody does. But it's like that 24/7 with girls. I don't understand. I don't have time for this. I'm just sitting there like, okay, okay. And I'm thinking in the back of my mind, like, I definitely need like a six pack at this point. Like, I need a six pack. I can't deal with the stress, the drama, the tribulations, or like, guys do dumb crap all the time. Like, that's neither here nor there. Everybody does dumb crap, but it's like girls. It's like, I know I'm doing something dumb, but I'm going to continue to do it because this is what I want to do, and it's like, okay, so what do you want? Why are we talking about this right now? If you're gonna keep doing that, did you just want to let me know or warn me? Like, what are we doing this for? What's happening? And it's like the drama, or like they make drama. Girls will make drama. There's no drama. Is there drama right now? They will have a band, circus band, drama in a dramaless area. Like, why? I don't understand it. And it's like, I'm not going to sit here and say I don't have drama. I'm not going to sit here and say I don't have my times, but I'm not going to sit here and be like all the time, the drama. Like, no, like, literally, like, give me a couple shots. Let's watch a bad movie. Let's watch a movie from the 90s that we grew up and it was like bomb then, but now we see the graphics and we're like, what the fuck is this? And just talk shit. Yo, that's my favorite thing to do. Is just like, let's just drink a little bit and like watch a bad movie and just talk crap about it. Like, can we just do that? Is that not a thing? Is that not a thing? Like, can we make that a thing? That's totally a thing in my house. Like, I'd be like, let's have bad movie night. We're gonna watch this movie from the 80s. We're gonna watch this movie from the 90s and like just chill. And I don't know if y'all watch my other vlogs and my other videos, but my friend Brittany, like, me and her, oh my God, the other night we did exactly that. Like, I don't know don't ask me what we were watching because I don't know. But all I know is she made some kind of concoction. It had alcohol in it. And we sat in front of the TV, big ass screen TV, and we watched like 3 different crazy ass movies. They're too old? Maybe they're too old? I mean, wait, they're too old or the movies I'm talking about? Who's too old? Sorry, I'm like, that's true. It does depend on what I mean by drama. I mean, like, you know, they get with a female that comes with the drama. I never even thought about that, but again, like I said a second ago, anytime I've had a problem with a guy friend, it's been because of a female. And like generally speaking, the only other drama that I've ever seen a friend have is like baby mama drama, like on some real shit. This, I'm gonna bring it out real quick. I'm gonna talk about something I cannot get with, okay? This might come from being a female with a bunch of guy friends and seeing a handful of guy friends go through this crap, or just having seen guys go through this at all. When a female gets with a dude and she decides to pop out a baby, it's all fine and dandy. They have a disagreement that is between them. And the female goes, well, you can't see your kid. I can't get with that. I just can't. I don't know no guys. Let me tell you, out of my guy friends, none of my guy friends are deadbeat dads. I don't know no deadbeat dads. I do not personally know any deadbeat dads. Okay, let's talk about that first. They take care of their kids. Second of all, the females that half of these non-deadbeat dads deal with are females that do that spiteful shit. I have male friends that take on kids that are not theirs. They stepdaddy it up. I don't know deadbeat guys. So for one thing, you're coming at a female that is like, I don't know how these males are. I don't like, how do you find these guys that don't take care of their kid? Like, shit happens. I'm not going to sit here and talk crap because things happen. But it's like, I see too much of like, too many guys. Like you, like there's a way to know. Like if a guy has a kid, I don't want to offend anybody, but if you're offended, then you might need to tighten it up. But if you're a deadbeat dad and a female gets with you and she looks and she goes, you have 4 kids and you don't take care of anyone? Let's have a kid together. I don't what? Like you didn't see the first 16 kids he had? He's not taking, do you see he don't pay child support? The babies are walking around in no diapers. See? And I mean, that's neither here nor there. It doesn't matter. Like you said, as long as you care your kid. You don't have to be a stepdaddy. I'm just saying, like, my kind of friends are people that they will even take care of kids that are not theirs. Like, they will stepdaddy that ish up. And I don't understand, like, females get with the good females get with guys that don't take care of their kids. And then these trashy females want a whole stuff. Like, he's taking care of his kid. He's giving you money. He wants to see his kid. He wants to take his kid places. He wants to do stuff with his kid. You want to get mad because now you left him, and then you want to get mad because he want to get like I'm speaking from literal. I am speaking from literal experience when I say females are so full of drama. They will leave a guy that they had a kid with, get with another guy, and get mad when the guy has a girlfriend, but you left him and now you're mad. Please someone explain this to me. What am I missing? I'm not that type of female. I literally had that happen to me, and the girl and me were friends for like years, and she got mad at me because her ex started dating someone and I didn't say anything to her. I didn't feel it was my place to talk about her business to him, nor his business to her, because that's the way I am. And then she got mad at me and said, well, if your husband, this happened to you and your husband, if I left my husband and I said, I don't want to be with you no more, gave him papers, and then was like, I'm gonna slide to the next dude, I don't care what he does. I left. I don't have to deal with it. Like, what is happening? I'm so sweaty. It's so freaking hot, but the fan is gonna make so much noise. But y'all see what I'm saying? Like, those are the type of experiences I have with females. Like, that was one of the reasons why I lost a friend. Like, I didn't tell her what her ex-husband that she chose to make an ex was doing. I might have said too much. I say that now. Nah, dude, are you not listening to this rant? No. It's one thing to be worried about who your kid is around. That's different. Now, yeah, I'm gonna be like, okay, is that chick like, how is this chick around my kid? Yes, I agree there, totally. I would totally, like, that's my kid. Who are you? He should be the same way with me. Like, I'm gonna be selective who I bring around my kid. But I'm saying if I leave, I take myself and I move myself over here, and I left him there. Why on earth am I going to worry about what he's doing when I chose to leave and go over there and be doing whatever the hell I was doing and have a whole nother man? Like, have a whole nother man. Like, it's not like she just was like, he left her for, no, she left him. No, I'm not going to be that way. I can't. And just the simple fact that that happened, it makes me like, I don't want that to happen. I don't want to, no, I don't feel that way. But I don't, what? Oh God, are you calling females immature? But you might be right though. Yes, you do have to be mature, but you also have to be mature to like figure out you don't want to be with somebody and to be like, I'm gonna go do something else. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, I'm a female and I don't get it. Because as a female, I feel like I should be able to relate to that. Like, I should be able to sit myself in her shoes and be like, that's messed up. Yes, agreed. I do agree. And you know, he wasn't doing that to her. He was sad, or like he wasn't happy that she didn't want to be with him. And he eventually moved on after trying with her. That, hallelujah, praise Jesus. I know that's right. I don't believe in, gender has nothing to do with anything. Race has nothing to do with anything. Like, that is this is the problem that I'm having. You see, you say gender has nothing to do with it, right? Maturity, right? But like, that's my point. Like, gender has nothing to do with anything. And like, but we make it about stuff. Like, it has no, like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It really does not matter. Like, but females, for some reason, we get our hormones in a freaking bunch and we don't know how to fucking act. I don't know what it is. I can't even say we, because I mean, I'll say we because, yeah, I have my times. I mean, doesn't everybody? Like, no one's perfect. Like, I know I'm not perfect. I have moments. I will attest to those moments. We won't talk about them today. It's a whole nother story time, whole nother rant. But I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna still sit back and be like more logical, or like, you know, sometimes I have my little petty moments. I'll be real. I got petty moments. I be petty. I be a petty female sometimes. But I also realize that I am that way, and I sit back and I like think about it. I'm like, okay, let's think about this logically. Like, am I really gonna go through all like, or are they just getting mad about random stuff? Like, some stuff is like legit, like legit. Okay, another one. Okay, another one. Now this one actually hurts my feelings. Okay, like, I will tell y'all, this is the last story I'm gonna tell you guys about the other female. I thought I was gonna take it on. I guess we'll just throw it into this. This will be the story time. I had a friend. We knew each other since we were like 14, and we were very close. And she came. She went away for college. Okay, so she went away for college, and her mom was kind of like a little bit controlling, but she was a very good girl. Like, for the most part, my friend was a good girl. Like, she was basically like, I mean, we were both like good girls together. We did what our moms told us to do, you know, but we were still teenagers sometimes. Now, when she went away for college, she came back when she was 21, and I was a little older than her. I already had a house. I was married, had a house, my daughter. Like, I was a grown up already, like at 21. And she came to my house for the summer. Like, not came to my house like to stay, but like, she would come to my house at nights. Like, I had my own house. Like, we would go, we would just chill, you know, play video games. Like, she was another one that was like, we would just whatever. So I've known her 5 years at this point. So one particular day, she decided to bring this guy over in her mom's car. And she told her mom she was going to my house, which is fine. And when she brought the guy over, the guy knew my husband. My husband knows everybody and where we lived in Florida, so whatever. And so I felt really comfortable. I was like, okay, cool. So if anything were to happen, like, he has no issue with them staying here. So we were drinking, and she had her mom's car, and her mom, you know, she was trying to abide by her mom and bring the car back home that night. And I told her, I said, please stay. I said, he has no problem with you guys staying here. Y'all can spend the night. Like, I don't want you to go. I would rather you go home and like, if your mom wants to be mad, I was like, tell your mom to be mad at me. Like, that's fine. I don't care. Like, I'm a grown ass woman. She could be mad at me. I don't give a fuck. But I don't want you to get hurt or in trouble in that type of way. So I was like, just blame me or whatever. And that wasn't like, that wasn't what happened like that. So she ended up still leaving with this guy. And again, remember I told you she brought this dude over. So she ended up leaving with him. So my thought process was he lived a mile down the street from her. She was going to just, he was going to drive her, because he said he was going to drive her. He was going to drive her home to his house. She was going to drop him off. And she lives like a mile down the street. So she would have sobered up by then. She would have been able to drive herself back, or maybe just wait it out or whatever. I wake up to a phone call from her mother, voicemail from her mom being like, I can't believe you had her out all night drinking. She came home drunk with some guy, and you know, she was stumbling all over the place, and she couldn't even do anything, and she was with some guy you brought, da 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 da. And I was like, okay, like, it was a voicemail. I didn't even bother to call her back. I was just like, I don't even know how to handle this situation right now. Like, I woke up to this voicemail. So what I wanted to happen was kind of like, I was like not talking to my friend for like a couple of days, so she like wouldn't have any heat. And her mom, because her mom was like taking her phone or whatever and like being on her phone and stuff. So because I got the phone call from her mom on her phone, so I was like, I'm gonna just give it a second, let her mom chill out, whatever, and then I'm gonna call and be like, hey, you know what happened, whatever, whatever. So like 2 weeks went by and I never got a text, a voicemail, a Twitter, nothing, a tweet, nothing. So I call her one day. She answers the phone kind of like hasty, and she was like, oh, my mom was just mad because I came home and I was really drunk, and she was mad because, you know, I was drunk or whatever. And I'm like, okay. I'm not understanding what that has to do with anything. Like, I told you to stay so that, you know, the whole guy, her car, but like all that was just like you stayed the night at your friend's house, like you fell asleep. Like, it could have been so like more mellow of a been blaming, like, blame me for her being out on curfew, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, maybe I'm being weird about it, but what hurt me is the fact that she was just like, oh, I just need some space for a little while. And I was like, what are we breaking up? Like, I don't understand. She's like, I need space. I'm like, okay. So I'm thinking like her mom is like hounding her or whatever. So a couple of weeks goes by. She deletes me off Facebook. She deletes me off Twitter. She stops calling me, stops talking to me. It's still summer. I call her, no response, no nothing. So I was like, okay, cool. So we're just not talking anymore. Like, we're just, that's how we handle situations. We get ourselves in trouble. We blame other people. And then we just extricate ourselves from their lives. Like, what? I was so lost, and I knew her forever, and I was like, she was so close to me. She was like a little sister, like a sister to me. Like, I really was that close to her. I loved having her. Like, she would come over. My daughter loved her. Like, it hurt me to my heart. And like, even to this day, like, I try to push it off, but it hurt me so bad. And I try to reach out back to her and no response. And I'm just like, I don't understand. Like, you're a grown ass woman. Like, I don't understand how, like, did your mom like tell you like I was bad? Like, her mom, I don't know what happened. Like, I can't even have closure. And that's what bothers me. Like, I can't even fucking have closure. And I've had stuff like that happen to me with guys, but it's like, it's because of a female. Like, a female felt some type of way or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm talking about. And it's like, I'm sorry, I'm venting. I'm getting all deep and crap. Let me drink my water and get the fuck off this live, because it's like 6 hours long. I hope y'all enjoyed this. I appreciate my friends Corey and Aaliyah for being a part of this live with me. I hope y'all join me next week. I will be back here same time, hopefully at 11 o'clock. Sorry to drag this on. I appreciate you guys listening to my nonsense. Yep. 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 I never used to open up to people, and you open up to people and it's like, yeah, no, I'm not. And drama, no, no more. No more. I appreciate it. Treat her right. Like, y'all really helped me. Thank you. You have a good night. Everybody have a good night. Thank you. Make sure you like, subscribe. I know you're subscribed. Make sure y'all like and everything like that. Like, I appreciate it, you guys. Y'all have a wonderful night. Till next week, and watch my other videos that are coming up in the next couple of days, guys. Bye. Night.